Oh, he sounds good. Oh, he sounds good today. He sounds good today, dude. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode whatever it is. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Or the world's ending. I'm having a good time, I guess. Look at this, dude. I got a computer mouse. When's the last time you saw one of these, dude? When's the last time you saw a computer mouse, bro? I haven't had a computer mouse in my life since I was a wee lad. It's been a very long time, and I'm happy I got a computer mouse, dude. It's cool. It's fun. It's fun to use. It's throwback. It's retro, dude. Kids don't grow up with mice anymore, not computer ones. Hey, man, real quick. Sorry, but just to let you know, for some people who have messaged me, I got to start with a little bit of bad news, and then we'll go into a bunch of fun stuff. I think my New York show in August is canceled. I'm pretty sure. It was the last tour date that was going to be at the tail end of this huge tour that I had planned for April, May, June, July, and August. Every single date got canceled. I was praying that New York would stay on the schedule and be okay. It would be okay to go to New York to do the show, and talk to the owners last week at Caroline's, and they want to reschedule everybody that's booked in August. So it'll probably be 2021. I say that up top because I've had a lot of messages from people who have said they bought tickets or wanted to go to the New York show. So I'm sorry, New York people. I love you very much, but Corona does not. So we gotta wait. But I hope it'll be rescheduled, dude. We'll make it all happen again. What else? Dude, I was bummed that I had to cancel, dude. But I also wonder, if I was doing stand up right now, I don't even know if I would have anything funny to say, dude, about everything that's going on. Because when everything shut down in March, I stopped focusing on writing stand-up, and I put all that energy into writing video stuff. And so I don't even know what I would do. Probably make jokes about Ghislaine Maxwell, dude. You see that? Jeez. Bro, when is she going to kill herself, you know? Couple new videos, dude. Oh, that Joe Rogan video. If you guys saw that was fun, man. I'm a huge Joe Rogan fan, as any, young bro would be. That's in need of a strong male role model. And I love the guy. I think I love that he gives people a platform. That's the main thing I love about him. And he lets people talk. And that impression I did, I had been working on an impression of him for 8 months. And then the video that just blew up last week, it's around 2 million on Facebook right now. And it got a lot of love, which is cool, but probably more hate than I anticipated, which is totally fine. At this point, that shit just washes over me, because you got to have thick skin if you're going to do impressions of people's heroes. And there's some obsessed bros out there, dude. But the thing is, a couple years ago, when I would see negative comments every once in a while, because you're going to get negative comments if you make stuff online. It's the internet. People suck. And nobody's got 100% success rate, right? And the people who do are probably making garbage. So a couple years ago, if I had seen negative comments on a video or two, it would have broken my heart. I was so sad. It would take me days to stop feeling so bad about myself and questioning what I'm doing and if I should still do it, just because some fucking dick butt out in Oklahoma actually flies Spirit Airlines and has a good time. And you know what I mean? And so he commented on my thing. I don't know. I forget what it was. But these days, whenever I see a negative comment, I just think, man, that comment is boosting the algorithm and letting this video get seen by more people, thereby doing two things. Making more people see it, which will make more people come to my page and see my stuff and potentially be fans of me and my work, and is generating ad revenue. So every mean comment, dude, is boosting the algorithm. So it doesn't matter if you're saying I hate you, you suck, this is terrible, which is one. I think I'm averaging 1 out of 50 right now, something like that. 1 out of 50 comments, which isn't bad. That's a 98% success rate. I'll take that. And every comment that's negative or mean on one of my videos, it boosts the algorithm. So thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for boosting the algorithm and helping me succeed. I really appreciate it. Please keep doing it. it's just the mindset of people that'll take time out of their day to write like long, and I'm not talking about the quick like I hate you, this is so stupid stuff. I'm talking about like the paragraphs, dude, of like breaking it down. This is why it's bad. This is why every other person who likes it is an idiot. This is why I'm right. That shit, that blows my mind, man. Those are the crazy people that live their lives online, man. What else went on this week? Oh, I did some conspiracy videos with my buddy, Blake Weber. That's the new addition, dude, to the podcast studio right here. Check this out if you're watching online. That's Blake with Ronald Reagan. This is from the sketch. We really made this. He was really there. He supports Reagan. He's deep state, dude. What is the deep state, bro? What is it? What is deep state? Where are they at? They're probably watching this right now because they're running an algorithm through the internet. Pick it up on when people say deep state. I'm sounding like the young Alex Jones over here, dude. There are some conspiracy theories that are like a little bit too crazy, but then it's like, dude, okay, so like for example, the Wayfair thing, I don't know what they sell, home products, I guess. They were listing cabinets online for like tens of thousands of dollars and like dressers for thousands of dollars, and some of the cabinets they were the design name of some of the cabinets was the same as the name of some kidnapped children from the past couple years. So like the Devon dresser, and then there's this young boy named Devon who was kidnapped like 6 years ago or something like that. And so the conspiracy is that Wayfair is trafficking these kids through dressers, and people are buying them. Namely, people, the elite, the deep state, is buying these trafficked kids through dressers on Wayfair.com. Now, that sounds nuts, right? I am not a believer that that's what's going on. I think it's way more likely that Wayfair is trying to do some shady like tax stuff where they're claiming that they've lost a bunch of money, because they're putting these items out for sale. And then when nobody buys them because of the pandemic, they can say, oh, well, we didn't sell $1.2 million worth of inventory because of the pandemic, so give us a tax break. Something like that. I don't understand that stuff. I don't know economics because I'm a dumb, okay? And so I don't understand economics because I'm a dumb. But what I said sounds good to me. What I just said sounds smart to me. So until I get the chance to check with somebody who's not a dumb, I will consider that a possibility. But the thing is, dude, when you think, okay, how crazy is it to think that people are trafficking kids in cabinets and selling it online, right? Also, how crazy is it to think that the crowned prince of England traveled to a remote island to hook up with teenage girls multiple times? Because that happened. That's a thing that actually happened, dude. That's a real thing that happened. We got not only the victim, but the witness who doesn't even know the victim. I'm talking about the janitor at the island, dude. If you haven't seen the Epstein documentary, go watch that right now, dude. So, like, when you really think, like, which one of those is crazier? Because one of them's true. One of them is true, dude. Prince Andrew, dude. I don't know what kind of shit I'll get in for this, but probably not much because everybody knows. It's in documentaries. And I'm not talking about the sketchy YouTube documentaries that are made by kids that live in their stepdad's garage. I'm talking about the Epstein documentary, dude, and The Witness, and that terrible interview he gave, and that where he was just so obviously lying and like upset. It's wild, okay? It's crazy. And then you got the QAnon conspiracy. If you don't know what that is, that's like somebody who supposedly has Q-level clearance in the government, which is one of the highest clearances, I guess. And they're saying that there's a ring of human trafficking and pedophilia in the government, and the only person who can put it all to an end is Donald Trump. Dude, no. Okay? First off, Trump would probably buy the human trafficking ring and brand it as Trump Industries and try to make money off it. That's a joke. Obviously, that wouldn't happen. But it's like, what any like person or group or cause that paints one person as the second coming of Jesus and like a Christ-like savior, which is how this whole QAnon thing paints Donald Trump. That is such horseshit, dude. That is such horseshit. Okay, because the dude he was friends with Epstein too. There's pictures of the only reason they stopped being friends was because of some bidding war that they had. It was a money thing. It wasn't like, oh, you like young girls, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. It was probably much more like, I want this amount of money. No, you can't have it. Okay, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore, but we're both still super shady and do sketchy stuff. That's word for word probably what the conversation was. That is word for word what it was, 100%. But it's just, you can't, if there is that kind of deep darkness embedded into the government, which is like a crazy thing to think, right? It's become less crazy after all the Epstein stuff came out. And oh boy, I can't wait to hear what that chick Ghislaine Maxwell has to say. Unless she kills herself first, which she might. There might be a plan in the works right now for her to kill herself. As in, like, be murdered. Because she has too many names and she has too much info. Dude, that house, Epstein's house was covered in cameras. Watch the documentary, dude! Watch it, dude! Because his house was covered in cameras and nobody knows where the footage is, where all the tapes are. But he did that as a way to blackmail people who, people like Prince Andrew, dude. Like sketchy people like that. And maybe other people, I don't know. But when you start to see all that stuff, dude, it's just really, it's sick that exists, and it makes you really have to consider what else exists. Is this the worst of it? Does it get worse? And you think about that for like 4 to 7 minutes of your day, and then you don't think about it anymore because there's nothing you can do. Unless you work for the FBI. Because if you think about it, dude, there's a girl I went to high school with who posts like wild stuff on Facebook. I'm talking wild. Like she'll straight up make a Facebook post that's like, just a reminder, good morning. Just a reminder, everybody. The Clintons are trafficking kids today, and they're charging $20,000 a piece. And if you support Donald Trump, then that means you are against pedo-Satanism. Okay, have a good day. Like crazy, wild stuff, dude. And I just can't believe people post that. I mean, when you believe in a cause so much and so hard, there's like a derangement that sets in where you can't see anything else. I think that's what's happening with the QAnon stuff. Because wasn't Anonymous a group of hackers that was trying to figure out what was going on with trafficking and other bad stuff that the government was doing? There's a lot, dude. I don't know. I don't pay attention to it too much. Usually just the day I do this podcast and then I record it and talk about it and then I don't anymore think about it anymore. Because you can't, dude. It'll poison your brain. That's how people get locked up, you know, in their own homes for years on end, and their feet start growing mold and they start eating Funyuns for breakfast. Those are the people that worry about conspiracies way too much, man. So just worry about it for like 4 to 7 minutes. Get educated so that you know what's going on. And you know what's possible and what's not. That it's like Andrew Schultz said on his clip today. He said something really good. It was like, be cynical. Don't be a cynic. What was the other one? Ooh, I don't know. Watch it. Andrew Schultz. He does a weekly 5-minute rant, kind of rant. It's hilarious, but it's so spot on about whatever the trending topic is for that week or whatever he thinks is the trending topic. Also, shout out to Andrew Schultz, dude, because that dude's just cool as hell. He posted the Joe Rogan impression to his Instagram story, which was cool. But he's a good dude anyways. He's a good dude. But it's like, that's real, dude. Be curious to want to know what's going on. Just don't get obsessive over it. You know what I mean? Be conscious enough to not let yourself get obsessed. Get obsessed about healthy things like being healthy. Like that's it. Like be obsessed with being healthy or be obsessed with learning new stuff, but don't be obsessed with whether or not Bill Clinton was banging kids in the back of a pizzeria. That's not something healthy to be obsessed with. You know what I mean? Anyways, dude. I found out the snack guy that drives a truck up and down my block blasting Mexican music and selling snacks sells illegal fireworks. So your boy is about to buy some illegal fireworks, dude. Dude, I always wonder like who the people are that are setting off illegal fireworks at like 3 a.m. You know what I mean? What's that dude? Who's that guy? Every night, dude? Just like, yeah, here we go. I love loud noises. Let's get loud. Billy, bring it in. Bring me that M1000. Every night. Some people, the conspiracy about that is people think that it's the military and police officers going undercover, lighting off fireworks all over neighborhoods to desensitize people to the sound of loud, sudden noises and gunshots so that one day they can actually come through and start controlling people for real. I don't think that that's true. I know it's not true because it's my neighbor, dude. That's who it is. It's my neighbor, and soon it'll probably be me. No, it won't be me. But it's my neighbor, dude. Him and all his kids, they go out and they set off fireworks, bro. It's not the government, unless they're government. I don't know. He's a 10-year-old kid named Sergio. That's literally the dude that told me. That's my firework connect, dude. It was a 10-year-old kid named Sergio. He was like, yeah, the truck that drives by with the mangoes? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, he's got stuff in there. He'll sell you a stick of dynamite for like $25. But you know that's not real dynamite, dude. They probably cut that dynamite with fentanyl. They're just cutting everything with fentanyl, dude. You guys see this stuff about Will Smith and Jada? That's wild, dude. She I don't know. It wasn't cheating though, right? Because they were married. I mean, they weren't married. Her and Will Smith went through a separation, and she got with August Alsina, R&B singer, but Will wasn't really mad about it. There was always a rumor that they had an open relationship, but I read a quote where Will said, what did he say? He said, they transformed from a marriage to a life partnership. Nice, dude. Nice. Is there any other way of saying we transformed from a marriage to a marriage where we can bang other people? That's what that is, dude. A life partnership. That's honestly, I like that way more than the thought of marriage. Way more. Dude, marriage is such an antiquated thing. It used to be marriage was like the first step. It was like a starting block of life. Like when my grandparents were getting married, even when my mom's generation was getting married, but especially for my grandparents in the 1700s, when they got married, it was like, okay, we're going to get married first, and then we're going to have kids, and then we're going to focus on, like, promotions at work the whole time, and it's going to be like, you're going to get a promotion if you're married, or if you're married, at least it helps, because you seem like a decent, hardworking guy that needs to provide for a family, or a woman that needs to provide for a family. But now it's like, dude, there was articles about a year ago about how the millennials were destroying the diamond industry. Yeah, dude. I don't want a fucking diamond. I don't want a diamond. I want 10,000 more followers. That's what we want as millennials. Gen Z is going to be even worse, dude. Gen Z isn't going to want diamonds. They're going to want a Supreme sweater. They'll buy a diamond if it says Supreme on it. That's a Gen Z diamond, bro. Gen Z's wedding rings are going to have Supreme all over it and like that Bathing Ape logo right on top, just etched into the diamond. It's going to be Bathing Ape. And undefeated gold necklaces. We don't care. I don't give a shit about marriage, dude. That's the thing. Here's what I think about marriage, because I'm a child of 2 divorces, right? So I grew up with a different sense of it. And when you grow up around in a home that's not married, but it's a great home, then you're like, okay, well, what's the point of marriage, right? Especially because I don't live in the 1700s. I don't know. The term life partnership sounds better, but also it's because the divorce rate is like 40%. I don't think I'll ever get married, but also I never say never, just like the Justin Bieber documentary, because I live my life by Justin Bieber. Even though he's a reptile person, I live my life by the words of Justin Bieber. Never say never, and I like to eat flies because I'm a reptile person. Those are the words of Justin Bieber, and those are the words that I live by. But maybe one day, but probably not. It's like marriage seems like a business decision. You know what I mean? Because of the tax stuff, I don't even know what it is. Again, I'm a dumb. I need to do more research. But I got a lot of friends getting married, and I think, You know what, dude? I think the divorce rate is going to go down more and more and more because less people will get married younger. And when people do get married, they're going to wait until they're like in their 30s instead of their 20s or even later. And they're going to make it last because they're going to be more, specific with how they choose. They're going to be more choosy or whatever that word is. You know the word I'm looking for? Fucking, So that's I think the divorce rate will go down because of that. Dude, you know who probably does stay married? You know who does stay married? Swingers. Dude, I bet swingers stay married forever because they're just swinging. They're swinging. Dude, swingers, fuck, dude. Swingers get into it, dude. Swingers are probably couples that are in the most love because they can share, right? They're just sharing each other with their swinging friends, and they know there's never any feelings. Dude, I want to find a study on the divorce rate of swinging couples. I bet it's so small. I'm gonna look that up right now. Jamie, can you pull up the divorce rate of couples who swing? Yeah, dude, no way. Oh my God. Why swingers have lower divorce rates than monogamous couples. No way. According to Dr. Michelle Galland in the United States, quote, mate swapping or swinging, meaning to engage in sexual activities with people who belong outside of your marriage, is seen as deviant or strange. But does it match with the facts? Dude, this is yourtango.com. So search Your Tango swingers lower divorce rates, and you'll find the article. Swinging is a form of an open relationship. I've never had an open relationship. I know people who have, with varying degrees of success. Dude, one of my buddies had like a 7-some. Shout out to you, dude. You know who you are. 7-some. He was one of 7. And I think they were all women, if I'm not mistaken. I got to hit him up. I need details of that. I can't believe I don't have details. Dude, I need to end this podcast right now to hit him up and report. I'll report next week. I'll hit him up later. I took a CBD gummy before this, so I'm feeling pretty chilled out, dude. But I got to read this article. Swingers are mentally healthier than their monogamous peers. What? Amazing. No way. People who swing. Wow. Wives of monogamous marriages initiate 70% of divorce. Husbands initiate 30% of divorce. That's in a monogamous marriage. But I need stats for, dude, you're with me on this ride, dude. Don't jump off yet. We got to figure out if swingers are really, woo! Yeah, dude. Okay, the first thing you need to no, I'm in a different article. I need a Jamie, dude. I need a young Jamie. 23% of divorces are because males trade up. What the fuck does that mean? Swapping for someone hotter? Wives. Okay, whatever. All we need to know is that I was kind of right, I think. I got to look at this more, dude. But I'm not going to do research on a live show. So I'll look at it later. That is so funny. I can't believe it. Divorce rates are lower for swingers. That's because they're banging everybody, dude. They get to have fun. They get to just go run around with their dicks out. Just chilling. Titties out. Dicks out, dude. Just running around, putting stuff in each other. Not caring. Shout out to swingers, dude. Wow. That's cool. Okay, good for them. All right, let's move on. Guys, there's just so much. There's just so much, dude. There's just so much, dude. There's a lot, dude. There's a lot going on out there, Yeah, dude. Just, love each other. I don't know. This is probably going to be a short one, bro. We talked about some good stuff. Oh, did you listen to the last episode? People who are listening to this one and can't answer me because I'm not near you. It was really cool with my buddy Johnny, who made millions of dollars selling weed in the late 2000s. He just released a book. It's called Days of the Trap. I haven't read it yet, but I talked to him about his story in the previous episode, which I think is episode 17. So you guys should definitely go check that out. And shout out to Johnny. And buy Days of the Trap on Amazon. That's the book. That's what it's called. I want to write a book. Writing a book will be pretty dope, I think. I think writing a book will be dope. Oh, he's the one who told me to watch Escape at Dannemora. Bro, have you seen that? Watch Escape at Dannemora. Also, if you're a fan of like prison-related dramas, but like cool stylized ones, watch The Night Of on HBO. So definitely watch those two things. Ben Stiller directed Escape at Dannemora. Dude, Ben Stiller is the most underrated person in Hollywood. 100% without a doubt. I don't know why. Probably because he gets looked at like a goofball for all the movies that he's made and he has big ears. But that's fine. That's not his fault. It's not his fault he's got big ears. They look cool on him. Ben, you kill it with the ears, dude. Your ear game is crushing, okay? But he's written and directed a lot of stuff, a lot of cool shit. His original show was the Ben Stiller Show. I didn't watch it until I moved to LA and started getting more into performing. But I think it was out when I was a kid. But he wrote and directed a bunch of like shorts and sketches. It was like the first show of its kind. I'm pretty sure it was on MTV. That's what I would do if I had the opportunity to do a show right now. But I'm not, because Quibi hasn't called me back. Dude, is anybody watching Quibi? Oh, it's so sad, dude. Oh, man. I wish them nothing but the best, bro. But it's like, dude, Quibi, it came out at such the wrong time because everything is on the phone, but because nobody can leave, we all are on our computers and our TVs. And because it's meant for the phone, it's meant for people who are like traveling, right? I'm not going to sit on my couch and hold my phone in front of my face and watch a movie or a TV show. I'm going to watch it on TV. Oh, man. So it just but I could see myself watching Quibi all the time going through airports and whatnot. So I think that sucks, dude. Sucks for them. But also the guy who invented it is already a billionaire. So can't feel too bad, you know? But is TikTok going to be banned? That's the real question. My hope is kind of yes. Just because they kicked me off the platform twice and they won't respond to my email. The last email I sent to TikTok, I said, "Hey TikTok." It was something like, "Hey, you guys kicked me off of your platform 2 times, both for things that I've seen many other people do on this platform. It was for like smoking a fake joint, pretending to smoke a joint, but the joint was made of ground beef because it was for a character that only puts meat into his body. But I've seen people vape on TikTok, whatever." And I said that, and then I said, "By the way, here's a link of a 16-year-old girl doing a dance in a shirt that's completely see-through. She's 16, by the way. She shouldn't be showing up on my timeline. I don't want to see this. Nobody should want to see this." And I sent that to TikTok. Haven't heard back. But dude, how crazy is that? Because I mean, this is the next one that will end on this conspiracy, dude. We will end on this, bro. Some people think your boy, not quite being one of them, but knowing that it could be possible, some people believe that TikTok was created as a way to get the youth and like a lot of people, but mostly youth on TikTok, so they could get access to all their information, same way all other social media companies do, but there's some things that TikTok does that other social media companies like Facebook and Instagram do not. So they created a platform that can sexualize and fetishize young girls so that more people will jump on so that they can have access to more user data because China is trying to overthrow America. That's the conspiracy. That is the theory. That is not my theory. That is not a belief that I go to bed with, but it is one that I know exists. Okay? I think TikTok is just a shitty platform because it doesn't value creative content. But that's just me maybe being a pessimist and just being a little bitch. Pretty much. That's just me being a little bitch. That's me being like, why am I not popular? I want to be popular on TikTok. That's me. That's what that was. So I get that. I understand that. My buddy Morgan is popping off on TikTok, dude. Go watch Morgan on TikTok. It's at Morgan J, I think. He's got like 300,000 followers, dude. But that's the thing about TikTok is when people follow you on TikTok, they don't follow you anywhere else. It's very strange. Like, he has 300,000 on TikTok. Oh, I guess they jumped over to his YouTube page. But, like, no other platform he broken 20,000 yet, I don't think. He has 300,000 on the top. But that's okay. It's great. It's great. It's great for people who enjoy it, and it's great. I put stuff on there once in a while, and so they got my data. So China, enjoy that data. Hey, China, enjoy that sweet, sweet data. Hey, China, enjoy my sweet fucking data. What are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? That's the thing, dude. Is like when people are like, they can trace your location. Okay? All right. Trace that shit, dude. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Meet me at the farmer's market? You going to meet me at the rhubarb stand and take the rhubarb before I do because you knew that's where I was? Hey, man, I'm going to go get a rhubarb somewhere else. So I don't really worry about it too much, but maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want you to not worry about it. You ever thought of that? Bet you haven't. All right, dude, I'm psyching myself out too much. Guys, this is literally the only time I talk about this shit is on the podcast because it's fun and silly to think about. So watch the video I did with Blake because we break it down and we make fun of crazy conspiracy theorists because there's some crazy ones out there, all right? Okay, it's very hot. I'm going to go make some chicken and do some push-ups and, reevaluate my life, okay? I suggest you do the same. I love you so much. Leave a review on iTunes. Make it happy. Or don't. Either way, it helps the algorithm, okay? But thanks for checking it out. Thanks for checking out the show and hanging out with me for a little bit, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great week. Tell someone you love them. And drink more water. Please, dear God, drink more water. This week, just drink a lot of water, all right? But not from the tap because the government calcifies tap water to calcify your pineal gland to make you more susceptible to their wishes. Okay, love you. Bye. All right, that is the show. Peace and love.